Hey Zoe, what's up, guys? I'm back here again, and I just wanted to commentate on this recent blog post by Roblox. Found out about it just a tad earlier today, and I'm sorry, just to preface this, I'm not going to do a full recap. I just want to give my thoughts on this blog post and sort of give my own sort of commentary on it. It's called The Update on the Investigation of the Official Teddy, Upholding Roblox's Community Standards by Roblox, published June 30th, 2025. It starts off by saying, after completing a thorough internal investigation, we've removed the official Teddy from the platform and made the experiences he created unplayable. Good. That's what you should have done in the first place. Yet, okay, at least you did something now. Today, we are providing more insight into the policies and investigate processes that underpin our action. Okay, let's hear this. Roblox's community standards are at the core of our commitment to keeping the platform safe and civil for all. In enforcing these standards, we aim to do so consistently and fairly so that no one is singled out or treated inequitably. We have an expert team dedicated to investigating allegations of abuse, and we require verifiable evidence within our systems before moving to enforcement. We do this out of a deep respect for our users. We know how much they care about their participation in the Roblox community, and we take that very seriously. Just gonna let that stew in the mind for a bit, just for a few seconds. All right, I think that's long enough. So let's go through this one more time. Roblox's community standards are at the core of their commitment to keeping the platform safe and civil for all. I'm sorry, but I find that hard to believe. There have been numerous times in the past that Roblox has failed to act upon bad actors on their platform. I'm not buying that. In enforcing these standards, we aim to do so consistently and fairly so that no one is singled out or treated inequitably. I'm not buying that either. What about Mr. Obvious? What about those creeps? You fail to uphold your standards consistently. You don't enforce them consistently. You fail to enforce them consistently. Jared Valdez, Julius Cole, those two aren't predators, but they have been bad actors on your platform, and it took you years to do something about them. And the latest one in recent memory, aside from the official Teddy, again, Mr. Obvious, who was caught in 2017 and was not removed from your platform until I think the year 2020 or 2021. There is no excuse. We have an expert team dedicated to investigating allegations of abuse, and we require verifiable evidence within our systems before moving to enforcement. Oh, sure, that's why you didn't terminate Mr. Obvious for years, right? That's why you didn't do anything about him, right? We do this out of a deep respect for our users. We know how much they care about their participation in the Roblox community, and we take that very seriously. No, you don't. Spare the yap. We work tirelessly to prevent violative content from ever being published to the platform, to remove it quickly if it does, and to take swift action on accounts that violate our policies. In general, our enforcement approach is designed to hold the party who committed the violation responsible for their own actions. However, in the rare case where the gameplay in an experience has an outsized proportion of egregious user abuse, we work directly with developers to make changes to their games in an effort to reduce the abuse. If they are not willing to partner with us to make changes, their experience is removed. Yeah, sure. That's why you didn't take care of Jared Valdez all those years ago. Like, straight off the bat. That's why you didn't take action on Julius Cole until he added a cigar to his game. That's why you didn't take action against Tremedy until his reputation got so bad that you literally had to do something similar, just like the official Teddy here. Sorry, but I don't buy that. And Also, what about the users who create team create based games where multiple people are allowed to collaborate, and yet if one person, one bad actor goes in and adds something they shouldn't and the group owner gets punished, what then? In the case of The Official Teddy, we investigated in accordance with this criteria. We asked the creator to make changes to the experience to comply with our standards regarding user abuse within experiences, and they were able to comply with our timeline. However, in the course of our investigation, we also confirmed a separate outstanding policy violation that cannot be rectified. As a result, the user behind The Official Teddy and the groups they own are no longer permitted on Roblox, and we are removing the ability to play their games until we know there is an owner who can run the games in compliance with our community standards. I'm too tired for this crap. What you don't seem to understand, Roblox, is that those games and their reputations have already been tainted. They already have that stench that cannot be removed no matter how much you wash it. And you guys knew about this long term, yet gave him numerous chances? When with a regular ass developer on the developer forum, like regularly just about every day a user comes on and says how they were unfairly moderated for an asset or two, some even getting their accounts terminated? Piss off. At Roblox, safety is foundational to everything we do. That's why we take reports of harmful content or behavior seriously, and we investigate them thoroughly. It can take time to investigate properly, and we're always working to make this process more efficient while maintaining our high standards for fairness. Jared Valdez, Julius Cole, Tremedy, Mr. Obvious. You, Roblox Corporation, have sat on bad actors for long periods of times. You would ban them or their experience, but then they could just easily create another account and start all over. Or, alternatively, you would unban them after an appeal, despite user outcry and their reputation. This blog post is nothing more than a bunch of blah. I'm sorry, but I'm giving it straight here. So, with all that out and read, what are my thoughts on this? It's something, but I'm not going to go giving congratulations to Roblox, and I'm not going to tell them good job, because this is stuff they should have been doing from day one. There is no excuse for only taking action now. Roblox Corporation, you need to do better and listen to your users when there's like big outcry like this. This post literally does nothing except appease your investors and appease potential news media who pick up on the story. That's the only reason you addressed it, because it got so out of hand, and you're doing this to appease them, to get them to back off, when in reality, they should continue to hound your asses for crap like this. You have been known to take no action, and at times mishandling action against bad actors on your platform. You're not doing this because you actually care about your players. You're doing this to prevent this from blowing up any further than it has been. You need to do better. Thank you for listening. Peace.